All right, guys, welcome back. This is PokeDad. We're back here with another episode of Climbing the Ladder. Being that it is a Monday, we have a brand new deck for you here. I decided to try out a deck you're not going to see a whole lot right now. You might see it a lot later. Um, Basically, I spend a lot of time on certain Facebook groups for Pokemon games. One of them is Furbank, and people ask about a deck, and someone will comment, loses to Garchomp, and then someone will chime in and say, hey, Garchomp's not good. And then another person will come in and say, oh my god, Garchomp is really good. So I really wanted to try out Garchomp for the week, see how it works. We did play a couple matches with it to practice. I actually recorded a whole episode against a Mega Rayquaza deck. Took a really nice win in that deck. No audio. Audio did not record, so that's a huge blunder on my part. And I tried recording another episode, and the quality of the matches weren't great. So I chose not to use that one either. So this is going to be take 3 with this deck here. But we'll just run through a quick explanation. We'll get a match in, and then we'll go from there. Now, for this deck, I did borrow a little bit. A buddy of mine, Greg Braymiller, who is our tournament organizer. He's not our tournament organizer, I'm sorry. He's a head judge in our area for our tournaments. He turned me onto a delayed Octillery list. It was on 60 cards. The article was written by Russell Lapierre. The list was originally done by Daniel Watt and Fred Hoban. So I did borrow from those lists pretty heavily. And then we came up with this because Garchomp and Gallade, it's really similar. They're both stage 2s. Just to go over a couple choices here. Garchomp's a main attacker, 1 attack for 60. Attach an energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Bite off with 1 strong energy. Can pretty much take care of any Pokemon EX in the game. Hawlucha, it's a nice basic Pokemon. Gets free retreat. Does a lot of damage against Pokemon EX. Really nice. 2 Octillery. For Abyssal Hand. Draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. I chose not to go with Shaman because Shaman, it gives your opponent easy prizes. I don't want to give easy prizes in this deck. That's going to be really the main focus here. Enhanced Hammer just to really balance out special energies. I want Level Balls over Ultra Ball. Every Pokemon in this deck except for Garchomp gets searched out with Level Ball. I did choose to play 1 Ultra Ball in case we needed to thin our hand out a little bit, or if we had to get a Garchomp, there's no other way to do it. We could do that. Thinning out the hand, of course, for Abyssal Hand. I went with Sacred Ash over Super Rod because we're going to get... I feel like Garchomp can get the energy back, so having Sacred Ash will really help us with getting more Pokemon back into our deck to start streaming Garchomps. 3 Focus Sash. This is really the best part of the deck. It really makes your opponent take multiple knockouts to get 1 prize card. So you can't 1-hit KO a Garchomp, you have to 2-hit KO it, which is a really nice thing to have to do, because if you're ripping off 80 or 160 per attack, Mega Rayquaza really struggles against it, because Mega Rayquaza cannot 1-hit KO with a Focus Sash. You, at worst, 2-hit KO Mega Rayquaza. At best, you'll 1-hit KO Standard Rayquaza, but they can't OHKO you, which is really nice. 3 Karina's pretty standard. 3 Bridget to load up with the basics early game. Late game, Bridget's not as good. You might want to reduce that down to 2. But I went with 3 just to make sure I always had access to 1. Standard 5-4, fighting to strong energy ratio. Gives the deck a lot of balance. Also, I included a Target Whistle. This is a very underrated card in the game. Late game, if you're already taking a KO on a Shaman, you can play the Target Whistle, play a Lysander, take another KO, and seal it up. It's a really good victory condition. So we'll just hop on. We'll take a match here. If you have any suggestions for the deck, please leave them in the comments down below. Maybe I didn't think of something that you'll think of. I am by no means a master of this game. I am still very much just learning. I've been playing the game for about a year now. Competitively, I've been to a few events. I top cut a cities, which was really nice. So, I have some experience, but not a ton. So any help would be greatly appreciated, especially if you want to throw 2 cents in. Really get it going as a community. Okay, so far we got a perfect opening hand. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, we're going up against Baby Eviltall, which is a hard matchup because it does resist the fighting. He's going to Parallel City us, so we can only have 3 benched Pokemon, which is okay. Hopefully we can start getting some... And he's going to be playing Vespiquen, which shouldn't be too bad of a matchup for us with the strong energy. He's going to try going for Okos. We can't Oko the Shaman, so having the Shaman on the bench really helps us with Target Whistle and Lysander to get a couple free prize cards. But this Yveltal is going to give us some problems right off the bat. I don't think it can take a one-hit. No, it can't take a one-hit KO even with Muscle Band, so I'm okay with that. Attaching and then just really looking for other options. I'm not going to really worry about focus sashing it because it's going to get a head off on me before I can. Let's take a look here. Hopefully we can get this Remoraid in play here. I'm not going to focus sash it. Do we want an enhanced hammer? Does he does have a special energy in place, so we are going to grab an enhanced hammer. And then we're going to use a Never Enough attack. We will discard the VS Seeker. We really have no use for it right now. And then we'll draw 2 cards. Starting with Geibel is good. Bridget's going to help out a lot. We're going to get some Geibels going. We're going to get some artillery going. So hopefully that can help us start taking some KOs there. Or not rather taking KOs, but streaming Garchomps. All right, so he's got his... Does he have any darkness in his discard? He does have 1, 2, so that's going to start helping him stream attackers. That's really the thing with Yveltal. Vespiquen with Baby Yveltal, you could start streaming attackers with Oblivion Wing. You can put Darkness Energy on your Vespiquen. You really don't want to miss a turn of attacking with that deck, because if you do, that is bad news. Play the Rare Candy here. Okay, so we are going to bridge it. Let's see all the cards we have here for us. I really want to see how many Garchomps we have available. That would tell us how many we have. 1, 2, more than enough. So let's look at all of our basics here. We'll grab more Geibel, one more Remoraid. And I forgot, we're going to be pretty much playing like this for the rest of the match. We don't play a Stadium. And then we'll take a Turbo Assault. He's still pretty ways off from taking a KO on us, so that's going to be pretty good news for us. He needs to hit 130, so he has to have 9 or 10 in his discard. He's got 1, so he has to hit 8 in the discard with Be Revenge to work. And he's got 1, 2, 3 in the discard. That's going to be 4. Then we're going to be able to start Abyssal Handing and getting cards back into our deck. Now, Garchomp does not do well against non-EX decks. Basically, you're going to struggle. You're going to take 1 prize card at a time. They're going to take 1 prize card at a time. So it's not the best matchup. Did he get it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only got 4 on the deck right now. Well, let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's still short of the KO. Heads, he's going to pick up the Shaman. Pretty smart move there because it's easy prizes waiting to happen. I would really like to... He's going to play down a Fighting Fury Belt, which... Still 90 damage. We still one-shot KO. Because it's not a basic Pokemon, so I don't know why he would attach to that. So we're still going to one-shot KO. Plus the 10's not really going to help him out with taking the same KO right now, I don't think. Plus he doesn't have enough energy to attack anyways, so I don't really know how that helped him. But, we'll chalk it up to a misplay on our opponent's part. Maybe he misread the card. I'm not too sure. Because we counted the cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Revenge. Oh, we are weak to grass. So that's something I didn't take into consideration there, is our grass weakness. Okay. Well, that's no good. So we are going to Karina. Oh, we don't have Karina available. Oh, no. Almost thought we had Karina available. That's okay. We're still going to attach a strong energy here. We're going to Abyssal Hand. Hopefully we could pull a Karina out of this. We get teammates, so we can Rare Candy Garchomp right off the bat. Yeah, that's probably our best play. Grab a Gabite here with this. Okay. Rare Candy. You know, we already have a Garchomp, so we're going to Rare Candy Karina. Because that way we could Karina next turn into something useful. The Garchomp into a useful tool, maybe like a Focus Sash to try and turn the game around a little bit. We will Turbo Assault. Onto this Geibel here. So you know, we could next turn Karina into a Garchomp and a Focus Sash, turn this into 2-hit KOs. He doesn't have a lot of energy on the board, so that should help us out with staying alive in the game. And he's got another energy there, but that's okay, because he's going to have to 2-hit KO us, and as long as we can get a strong energy, we should be able to 1-hit KO this one here. Actually, no, we can get the strong energy back with Turbo Assaulting, and that'll help us pick up the KO. We'll have a strong energy back, so we can 1-hit KO in the next one, and then we'll be okay. We do have to start finding ways to start streaming Garchomps. It's difficult with the limited deck space, with the limited bench space. Our opponent's running really thin on cards. So that's something we should keep an eye on too. That is okay. All right, we got what we needed here, so still need the Focus Sash. So I'm going to play that. So we're going to Garchomp and Focus Sash. That way he cannot take the 1-hit KO on us. Let's not forget to Abyssal Hand. Let's get our 3 cards for the turn. Hopefully we can get something good here. We have a Shaman, so we have a Lysander, so next turn we can start taking KOs on Shamans. That's going to help out quite a bit. Depending, we'll have to see where we are in the matchup, but right now we'll just take a Bite Off KO. And we're pretty much going to be one-shotting. So we've got a Karina. I would have to see where we're at in the matchup. Taking the 2 prize cards isn't going to be as beneficial to me as making sure my opponent can't stream Vespiquens. After this attack here, he's pretty much going to be able to one-shot it with the Vespiquen. I don't know how many double colorless he's playing or how many are in his discard right now or if he has any in his hand. Right now he's got one in the discard. So, another combi. Alright, so he's got 2 attackers ready to go, and our Focus Sash is no longer any beneficial. No matter what I do, he's going to come up next turn, and he's going to pretty much take a KO on us. So we're going to have to Karina. We have to get another Garchomp going here, so we are going to Geibel. We have the VS Seeker, so it's not a huge deal. And we're going to have to Focus Sash. Geibel. Focus Sash. Energy. Next turn we'll be able to Karina away. Karina again. Now here's the issue. Do I want a Turbo Assault? So it's got 90 energy left. I'm not taking a KO by Turbo Assaulting, so I don't really know if I have any strong energy to get back anyways, so I do have a strong energy to get back, but we'll have to bite off. And we're still going to miss the KO there, so that's tough. We're just going to have to scoop here because there's really no way to win the matchup. If I take the KO, well, maybe. Maybe. Hold on. Let's think about this. So if we Karina to a Garchomp and another like level ball, let's say, so we can get another Gabite going. But we don't have any more Garchomps, so that's going to be tough. So let's Karina to a Garchomp and a... Ooh, I guess level ball. I don't know what we're going to do with that. I probably should have gotten an Ultra Ball, but... let's get nothing there. It's Abyssal Hand for 1. We got the strong energy, so we're going to take a KO here. At best, he's going to... We have the Lysander, so we can still get rid of this B here. So I don't know if he has any more Bs left. So let's take the bite off KO here. We have full Focus Sash. There's really nothing you can do to prevent that. So we're not going to scoop. We're going to take the KO. Grab another prize card. Just another strong energy. It's okay. He's going to take Evil. He's going to take Evil Tall. He might do 30 damage. He might just retreat into the Vespiquen. I don't know how many Bs he has left. He's got 1 out here, and he's got 1, 2. He does have 1 B left. It might be prized, so that's something we have to consider. So we have the Lysander. We got 2 Lysanders. We could take the B KO. We could take the Shaman EX KO. So that's the first thing we're going to do here is we are going to Lysander the B. May as well attach. I want to get some cards back for Abyssal Hand. Hopefully we can get something going here. Hex Maniac doesn't really help. Turbo Assault probably takes the KO right now, but I don't really have anything to attach energies to anyway, so we'll just take that KO here. Next turn, we are going to take the Shaman KO. Now, getting the Karina helps, or the Sacred Ash, because now I can put cards, and he does have the other B, so that's going to be difficult. But I can... He's probably just going to come up and take this KO. Yeah, that's pretty much everything went right for him on that turn. But we have the Sacred Ash now, so we can put the cards back into our deck that we need to. Let's see here. So we're going to Sacred Ash. More Garchomps than anything. We need Guyball and a VS Seeker. So you get the Karina back next turn. Abyssal Hand doesn't help us here, so we're going to leave that there. You know, he's got to take a Lysander to the Guyball, and that's it. So we're just going to scoop here. Really not much we can do in this matchup. Time-wise, we're at 20 minutes right now. We're gonna leave the match as it is. You know, you can see the deck has promise. In that matchup, it's not great because you're not taking the EX KOs you really need to take. Vespiquen is a really good deck anyways, and it hits for weakness, so it's not the best matchup in the world, but hopefully you got to see the deck, and we'll be playing with it all week, so we'll know what the deck can do going forward. But I will still upload the Mega Rayquaza video. Keep in mind there is no audio, so I'll upload this one first, and then we will do the Mega Rayquaza video second. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Definitely appreciate that. Leave a like and comment down below. Let me know what you think about the deck, what changes we can make. Maybe we need some more Ultra Ball to thin out the hand a little bit for Abyssal Hand. I have noticed that I'm carrying 5 cards at all times, really. So maybe bringing down the level ball count and upping the Ultra Ball count will help, so I can keep refreshing the hand with Abyssal Hand. But let me know. Thanks.